Yantachua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pacuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa ko sika swane ne mpatamu anasa achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wutu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Yes, September to remember. A Becca group of companies and a Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Yamu akunyam wako Dubai. Who was up tour most of the interesting places be award Dubai. Tisad Desert Safari, Dubai Free, Atlantis Water Park, Dubai City Tour, Yacht Party Bekos. Now for Yasanso a party in the club. And to tell a friend says September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex from the 28th of September to 4th October 2022. For reservation, friend 0243-514-732 and now friend +971-55-949-4061. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex birthday. Come, let's go. Dubai. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant. Taste Africa.
Alright, so one of the days where we have to discuss some of the happenings in our showbiz space has presented itself today. How we are going to discuss all these things. But on top of the agenda, here Shatta Wale has released a song called Mr. Pundits. Shatta Wale had you. Now, but when are lyrics of Mr. Pundit, no?
Meti.
When are lyrics? Because the episodes and the lyrics now. Now, for lyrics no more, I share because Monsha Ibia no send them because beside say when I'm saying I'm fight shame na. Ya hwen send me be or you may reason send me be or can na. Ya say Shatta Wale talking about Mr. Pundits and sending a message to all pundits in Ghana. No? How are we taking it? Because already he has thrown his corn. He's called no foul. But how are we taking it? Abaso. Abba. Abba Pato check your phone. Mon check my phone now. Abba. Mon check your Abba. Friend Prince has also said something. Said he wanted to test the loyalty of Asamoah. Now, who's asked on the MC? Hey, and then we are seeing one. I want to say now, what should I test you? And then test you. Say, me get a testing and I reckon, and then that weekend back on me so big now. Now, I didn't change anything as a Sammy has no penny. No penny. Oh, I didn't better to say, sorry. Say, I came to test her. But you may be able. Now, yesterday, we also hung out with Addi on CTV, and Addi is still talking about loyalty and the fact that people who cut him off when he exited the SM platform. I want to ask, how is loyalty done in this industry? It's ever the time at the self exit SM no. Could someone have said, say, okay, maybe Mr. Minimalist fine still, and at the same time be at SM? Only Pakoye Sanka SM for Veginatum. And I say, how does it play out? We will be discussing that. And finally, we are also going to look at one topic that we've been postponing, I think, for about 4 weeks or more here on Sammy Flex TV, when Waisa Grace's wife, Bella T, and two colleagues, ne mates for say, a brace now cock warrior. Memoka Bibre, Fanica Credi. Now we are no Makochele. Now I was reading online and I came across Wode. Wode is one of Africa's biggest YouTuber, and to say he has money will be an understatement. To say Wode has money, he's rich, he's well-to-do, is an understatement. Like he's far gone. He's making a good amount of dollars. In fact, he can walk to YouTube's office in America today, and he's welcome. Like, hey, that's the guy. And that is it. Why a wedding? Kenyan girl. And according to Wode, he spent just $1,000. I know the bag Ghana scam. I do so I bet 10,000 Ghana cedis. Not the wedding now. This can be big now. He could have spent, in fact, about $20,000 franc and the income. But he spent just $1,000, including some support he got from other people and all. You can't now we and the best Showbiz Daily for today's edition. But on this note, let me say thanks to Digital Rasta. You can call him Currency. He is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Lapiji is the chief producer, and Gideon Nilam Tessin is our creative director. If I have the team like this, then it means all is set for us to rock and roll. And we'll be reading the first story where Anna Net Frimpong said he was testing the loyalty of Dinah Asamoah. Let me read the story so we can start running and then bring you into Chesa. The story says, I meant to test Dinah Asamoah with contract termination, but she failed. I meant to test Dinah Asamoah with contract termination, but she failed. And this is Friend Prince talking. The story reads, the former manager of Ghanaian gospel musician Dinah Asamoah has said that the contract termination letter sent to the artist was to test her in order to see if she has shown any kind of remorse for the wrongs she has been doing in breach of the contractual agreement both had. Emmanuel Anane Frimpong, owner of Friend Prince Music Production, under which evangelist Dinah Asamoah worked, said in an interview with Kumasi-based Angel FM, monitored by mynewsgh.com, that the contract termination was actually an opportunity given to the signee to make amends with the record label. Speaking to Ike the Unpredictable on Angel Drive, Mr. Anane Frimpong, popularly known as Friend Prince, said, I served her with a letter on the 4th of August and was expecting that she would have some kind of remorse or maybe something good will come out. I gave her 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks, she responded very nicely and thanked me and sent me a copy. In the Friend Prince Music Production termination of contract letter cited by mynewsgh.com, it stated in part, Friend Prince Music Production shall continue to have absolute rights over all works that were produced under the production. The company is also taking ownership of the singer's verified Facebook page, the evangelist Dinah Asamoah, and the story goes on and 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 on. We are the latest updates from the Dinah Asamoah versus Friend Prince saga, and that is what we are going to look at next. Mamiko, Nana Regan, or Benny, I'm going to start to say, Nana, story one kind. Only Friend Prince had been said, also not testing. My example, Baho. I no say no one shall be to my feeling. Say that when the one shall be feeling for
oh, but me come to me share that feeling.
Aha, you make me share that feeling.
Yeah.
Just for shaggy reasons.
Especially be my girlfriend now you say open so testing me loyalty. Baby here baby so back me feel.
Obeshada. Ba chemo beka so nshada. Nanka be feel yakasa.
Oh, that brasa. I say sometimes on say be any partner baby.
I will even encourage him to feel.
No, Temo, aside encouraging me, sometimes say a bar temptation, a bar, who signs the HSA, it be a trap.
To be Shatta, I feel it.
Yes.
Okay, cause way. Then Asamoah
and I'm a bit disappointed in his comments. Say at this point, what terminating contract 4th August. What can I September 15th for Sahi? And now Obabeka say na o tested my loyalty. In what sense? And then Nansiana, my menocra all responded to with termination of letter. I think send draws and then 3 days. Inti o test no na ni duration at the same. O terminate when we no be sign no. Now only in relation because my menocra mab until a public announcement of any termination of BBR until obey a public announcement of termination. Conversation starting say okay the yen the way offer we we say you understand na mama ne babe put it out any letter to accept whatever you are saying until when you how ana was setting and a temptation of loyalty testing of loyalty me who now was at what point and now train who say oh mama no cry ebia or can say yes mama na sign but or why calm and I say bia or ye ni among say be about bontin ye gidigidi bia say the who artists be more almo party ways with their labels are a bit more starting misbehavior me in fact and on announcement if I mean say on my men crapo are party ways what I say to bet and near ye near brea a man for ye 1 square meal in a day a man for in make cycles ye near brea yeah 1 square meal in a day no as an experienced music executive producer like Frame Prince, yes, I mean, very, very disappointing. I mean, there's no way of explaining it will convince me. Because why? So only my money will be a crap, and I said, yeah, what it be do about this is a woman you never even signed a paper contract with for 22 years. She has been with you under you, sir, for 22 years. Which testing of loyalty again? Which testing of loyalty again? When ya on man to kwan kwan share obi a. Oh yes. When ya on man kwan hu obi a owo sika chen wo beka say na ma ndwane nkwa hye ho no na ana say me send DM ni me come and bail me. Say the
bail out. Yeah.
No contract.
No paper contract, say verbal contract for 22 years. So mama ya show asesa. And I make say enyo no a obey a public announcement so na mama ni eni ejuma ye bi ma. And conco for crane nimpo say o ma terminate your contract. It is such a person who be cancer say me chire na yenye den. Like yenjin tum say sana na me did say yenye no kre. Ebia based on backlash fans ni one modern man no ono so atena se adwun say okay enye man ni na bia e what termination ni ma e right and I say why ye ni ye enti na e bia person or ye damage control minim de otu ni for about the damage control no so there nipa obetu ni for so make kan say no or test my money loyalty ono so di na bro why we di na bro papa we am one cry. I mean, this is a woman. I mean, you should say nene crap no. So okay,
so my mouth scenario be. Ebi a oni obi ejuma. What who so ni pa no that suban bi edi as suban no. What the suban wants to tell you is that opeso je ejuma no. Ena because of person yes sure say onipa ne peso je ejuma nti wa shada bisa say na da ejuma na da you say peso baby man na. O bisa no atie na numu asem. O bisa na don kan boss ejuma kra me nya biem. Is that not how the scenario looks like?
No, it is totally different. Say ubusami. Say me know why na bia me show signs we say pese me call you before fraud now. Oh na ejuma no crown pese obeye bi man na. And what to am you? And I me say Dabi, but when you draft your document.
I said the same thing.
Dabi bros I mean the same thing. What say auto mama me na on chere ne nyama wafa. wa fa fi adwuma na oni ni yi ni mu unkyere ne say okay say ah uni right wa ha unye say wa ha we me sa to so ma ye say ma major signature space ba na be sign unto hwe ma no. What it means that when take you decision away, and in fact, my many response to crap no. And when I make catch will be as I say, a good because I think say no person frame prints be hey oh radio so and then now we TV now we so alternative so now say now we yes until there my accept Asamoah so twa obi eni ho nkomo bi eno ano no nti I think so no crap no opepam and or the years because artists be a new for 22 years no why you juma now one man is termination contract you know assign area in some of back can crack church on the social media so no enyen sem ketwa but we did not see any of this from the woman na dey chin aba be ka che say oh testing the loyalty
So I feeling if I come.
Yeah, that's what I feel it. Yeah, I feel
or
it.
say dan Asamoah
Yeah, so we're testing loyalty and we're failing.
oh no we feel you dan Asamoah
Okay, thank you so much. His name is Nana Reagan. You can also call him Beef Nation President. He's a journalist, talent manager, event person, and promoter as well. Let me go to Intimdo Solomon Chemo. Now, Mr. Chemo say Chemo so Papaya Asamoah can sing.
I grown up.
What do you mean by say I grown up?
He's a joke. Like this is a joke. But wa kokra manabro so joke. Me who first letter no termination letter make I say they are joking with entertainment business. And now as I'm about to say now dear bro no I confirm me. To say I was testing her loyalty it means he was joking. So
he confirms.
Yeah, confirms that in fact he was joking as an impression I mean from the beginning, and this is not good for any entertainment business. You don't joke with business. Say all testing a loyalty said that a business na more. In fact, so when you're loyal to you, Grana, it shouldn't be your concern. The main thing they say a Juma opens or yeah, unya sika unya ni sika. Loyalty would obey. Loyalty.
And the two places you carry.
Loyalty do not build the business now. Now say on the year into a person say even as at now and can dine someone a man hate upon hater and can loyalty in going in your doom. And after they say well who's a hate and a man tin or person. My own use loyalty argument and in fact and yet Emma make the whole business, the entertainment business, especially the gospel business, you know. I said they are just joking. And it shouldn't be like that. This is business. Yes, it's better to work with somebody or you're loyal to you. But it doesn't change anything if the person is bringing you the result that you need. You just have to know how to relate to such a person. And to bring in the loyalty bit in the first place, you know, prior there. A non-starter. So, means you na make can make a coach schooling can say a bogus. And you bogus. And this is what the bamukra. And you know, I'm surprised an experienced person like him will be going that direction. So, we'll be advice na to any panic and say no oncogenisika. Oncogenisika because nipa not feeling. The person is not giving him good advice. And as an experienced person being in the game for so long, this thing shouldn't be coming from him. Come on, what is this? And then the termination letter, no name in some of the true woman. Nina answers and Faquem. And Faquem cry. Obia only na oral agreement. Timia existed for as long as 22 years. It was almost at 2000.
Yeah.
We are in the year 2022. Still, now also back out about a terminating contract. You couldn't give like a vivid a year in a way that's not fair to both parties. They say, me terminating contract. This is what you deserve. This is what I deserve. You rather want to take everything. Come on. And no crime to sound confirm say you are a joke. Say Obi I as a musician. I recorded him for about 22 years. Say no crime the different agreement in the other young fan say or no whatever she gets, or no, so needs any pandemic. Also, 20 after 22 years, uncle started all over again when it is every now, we'll be turning new young.
I say, and no, I can show you, so say, obey me performing, you know. I said, Diana, someone can perform the songs. But say, be a republishing, uploading, and don't mean
time na or more year together. Not Diana Asamoah writing and say, what terminate contract I will lose. Come, what kind of contract is that? Arrangement na existed at the time, no more. No, still a bear existed. Just that sometimes it will reduce based on agreement am I because there will be certain activities or job yes specifically to her as or performer because of termination. No, she can't perform those activities, and it will be affecting the revenue. So no be a contract now. Within the contract, and I say be a Diana Asamoah and you be now or deserve a certain amount. Now, my terminated contract. On yes, I know. And she can't go benya for doing that, and no be free. But the order that now, any so ABB, it should still exist. And no, and the son. And you know, the other back out, and whoever is advising him is not advising him right. Or say on call lawyer or another legal advisor now or advising him or on fire. Say, oh, free ground on fire. Now, Uncle will be out in the airport now or advising about some of these things because you're young. And again, Diana Asamoah so they are advising the man next sign is our contract.
So say can you
termination paper we know. So when Tiani Kakrana, Aquani didn't come. So when Tiani oh yeah, Dana you say you got
business actual ne counter letter no.
Was any panel so crown. Only the uncle reporting. Uncle reporting say aiding and abetting like
yes aiding and abetting of crime.
Into what will be a man on final report on reporting my police now on fast letter now or they are responsible as an evidence. Why? What is happening? Entertainment, you know, any business of it, any joke like
too cheap.
So cheap and children now, share that my entertainment business. With some of these things, any creating impression say they don't know what they are doing, forget about them. Some of these things, and I encourage you, Kasasa, and I say, in fact, idea is these people they don't know what they are doing. And it's not almost to me can't say me as if entertainment stuff, more into entertainment, you know. As a woman said that new BBA as a knowledge wise or form, education wise or form. That's our any impression I'm for creating for people in the entertainment space. And you know, frame prints are what the church. Any Diana Asamoah just why I'm a musician for such a long time now. Or they shouldn't be doing that. Yes, good entertainment and you must see in general. And this thing, we shouldn't take it lightly at all. You pushing that said it by almost what you mean.
I'm basically almost
from now, almost so by how you go.
Very well said. Let me go on to Costco 90 there. Costco Subeka on another friend point say I was testing loyalty. No, Costco. Obiadio so.
There be a mekasa no matter how gifted you are, I personally think that education is welcome. It is good. Say, Yago Poncho, I don't much DBI. I say, we'll call classrooms now. Clearly, Mamino, with marking guy. With marking guy. And I said the two anymore, and will be changed. What the Macaya sign, and no sign.
What do you see? I want to be wide. And I'm going to see my ministers when they are crowded out to a Obinyani account. So I can't have it. I could come away. My body, I can when I could go to power day. I just had a catcher. They say, what do you my body? I can't see also from Pibdi. I because me, it's just my. Confusion can send me my body account. I swear.
There's a dumb now.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
a Bibia.
Yes. What's that?
So testing loyalty.
I ain't you know. Say be that wa papa ni feel say obema ni bi. Say but my man says my man no say obema nkofo bi ni be ni ma bi. Because of me because so because of say me dinam the continent no. Yan pantua. Say kakra ba okay kakra na ba na e wo mabo odin account ni no. Obema mi bia na it me track say see a ministry ka mabo odin account na mintie de obe.
Say they said loyalty test now what kind of say if indeed bibi say ho no man e you no papa na feel anya mame no say na Reagan chemu we kan for the past 2 decades verbal agreement not written na mo assign po so I want to pick I'm pretty sure say other producers be approaching no
Of course.
with huge sums of money but man turning it down say papa we na person na yedwuma because okai ye set time na when you be ano who invest in him na ne ban pempen so enti so abedu level bi say me enra kwam say abedu fie no me say had na say could it be say mama no depression bi na eche no okọ bibi mo na ase den oh ni mana wo ye na ye fisi ye nti ase a depression bi na eche na ase den and this is the time we benka wo Mr. na friend ponko be here so if indeed the woman is going through something because then I won't just get up so yes animal definitely be caution. I said wo Mr. na friend ponko say this time oh sorry agent the china and yes and am kwakwapu na betu say wutu na hwe de ha we ko season no e wo ko no e say wo hwe de ha mame no
na obo no nya solution
what ase na wo wie ya o akọfa o letter head boy actually me gusu be ka chen say the loyalty test and I will state sani ma wo nyina ha e say threaten ni say one say ne be court
yes only 2 weeks only 2 weeks
say the test of loyalty enka sa loyalty test odin kan yebia my friend chemu me na trans chemu Addi we pacho enfansa kan next be wa jafu se yebia ko ne baby e ho na betima ka say wo test na akoya hade so for that games wa pa me chewa ye de wa twa letter head boy you and I want list sani ma when you na court ni na sa wo and you are telling us said wo test loyalty really. You see, man who my man say wa Jimmy. And I said this thing. Oh, who say wa Jimmy? Senka ya shasha ambassador no. Emra we no bana. I don't know the ahope be release 5th August the 4th
August letter no.
He was thinking say na comedian be back no. Say oh yeah the right.
Especially after my man name be start here no.
And for who say me the nya Jimmy.
That is see here.
Nya
We are being objective and principled, yeah.
And who says a hit no airban no. And was there be why mistake. And your man kwakye bibi o sa na akwa na mo si nipa no. Mamenya fast mo ka say me test loyalty. So no na fe me onu ma we media sympathy no. Na fe ko say ne dan mame dan na faili. There be Jem papa na ye bia no eye nyambransam na waye no for 22 good years obi asom wo ye osom o eye osom brasa me ye osom man mabo udini sa abonson list ye no to mo to ni krom ha maybe you were a millionaire before the woman met you but I can tell you say in the course be a billionaire sika what me afetch perfume mame we ho. Now we are submitting the social media accounts. That is total bullshit.
Identity.
And the work. And there's one I will create here. And then one found to so frame prince. Also I create wood here. And I would an uncle. Oh, dear, and I would an uncle, no, dear, an echo. Oh no. Who we are submitting the Sato. Na ono Jimmy for be church advice ma me say sign.
Ama wa sign.
When you just account untimi any change of name.
Account there.
Verified.
Yeah, verified.
Untimi any change of untimi any shit.
Oh za.
It is supposed to be o post o ma me.
It is say no. Granny ma me
no, are you guys confirming that? If an account is verified, you cannot
change it. The woman should take him on. Because they say me didn't know. It is my name unless any mama de Rebecca Addison. And I woman did dine Asamoah.
Na je mama ne koto.
No,
so bet ma koto finish.
They want me go. Again nonsensical so be claim ownership. Again nonsensical. Unless say on the dino e mama me no. E bia mama no o de Rebecca bi die. E na wo ka se da bia de Rebecca ade se kwa emfa. Enti yem fa di mi se dine Asamoah. Enti en dia bia wo kofa watis ye na rega bet ma fa bia Mr. Dine Asamoah page na ma no. And say yeah, according to Chemoni Regan, yes, verified that. Untimi
and change it.
And they say, oh, they baby day.
Normally, what?
So abroni bay.
What they say? So what different in some crana? Oh, untimi post in her name. It you know, okay, what different? It means obedience. And what you do normally in the same, I didn't negotiate it for the cost of you maintaining it. You know, ebia, yes, we share baby. Now original there back. And as in your negotiation, or factor it in. But I say original what proceed there, and also it's not.
Na is akwa ne nya djuma bi.
It is still a jimisem. So we can say because of what spending on the page. Into no ometia and as o ma bibi ansan. It's still a jimisem. As a wo ya adne sasem wo nya bibi afiri ma me ne hu bi say. Ah, ye business. And I would me image IBB. Yeah, party ways. I was say Jimmy image right now. Ah, Asamoah court man can say we. Court man can say we. Opa Uncle International. Offer Messi Ronaldo mu say, "Omo image right now. Why they own it? Not the football clubs on Bolo.
They own themselves.
Oh no.
That is who feel corner your poster boy and why?
Yeah, why if you honor? Camera of Barcelona. Omo DJ BBF you honor.
Oh, I see.
But for them, no, they will be clear about
of course
about it before Amoba starts.
It's America say we say a verbal agreement. A verbal agreement. At that time program there was no social media where you had to see. It's that money and your factor.
Yeah.
Then come.
Okay, wrap up, Costco.
It's what sham up say. Who see my no. It's almost after the year basho no. And about your son kwasi asemu abeto no say you were testing my loyalty. Really? That's I mean. So only papa na. I suffer no tunufo.
Nini papa.
I suffer no tunufo.
Ah, oda na wa. Aha, because no am bizana so monye sho. Wa ba hada.
Because oyobia wa poor industry no.
Yeah.
They register penny cash.
Yeah.
Wa poor industry no. Entini kwan say o go no ho fi wa yesa na ma we krampo. At all. He should know better. Say mama ni pokwa na sebe onko school na sebe onim de oyimpo a. Wo papa no you should know better. You should know better. What about chire what about chache? Eso mu say nyama ni adwuma ho no.
Italy burger pa.
What I say? Sen kasa de we amabontia. Anketia no dey be 2 years. Ni nim de esi. Na dey be 2 years. Ne bo bu mame no. Enti stream so be nyina mame ni nya kapre. Onya kapre. Eno anya ye wo na o confirm yes afi do bitam na.
Yeah.
Ni nya no boa. Wo hwe jana na eko no. Eno kasa we do mi fama no.
Ube ko nkwa na mama no so krapo nim se obetimi a perform the way awaye.
What I say? What I say?
Contract.
When they say advice, I know.
Advisor na mitia bo. Fake advisor. Well, so Addi Frimpong, I'm sure if you can just hand over the Facebook page to her. Opa fano channel because now I say my bro browse like Sadia my bro na me browse
yes
for the right of the song they how they mean this as executive producer he has the right to own them no but Hong Kong put the
percentage
I understand
that's I mean into percentage streams
no a bit dependent contract I'm signing if the contract
establish some man sign the contract
it's a fairness of yes no more drafting proper you know we are no more working and do not produce a man Tony papa when try and wait yes split it on a 40% wait 30 you can't claim full ownership
absolute right
it doesn't work anywhere say woman even if the woman Jamo that's I mean even if the woman sit aloof I will take the man to court. I'm telling you.
I'll support you.
I'll take the man to court.
Mama lawyer.
I'll be in court.
Well, interesting conversation here. But like I'm saying,
Anna ne betimi a odenka fa social media ne fa che no and the best
Yeah, but that's what you film cry not just answer
me best opa no dey film say me dey che no ka ye hwese ne beko. Let's move on to story number 2. This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV with my pundits in Team Dodi Solomon, Chemo, Koskoli, and I also have Nana Reagan here as we are breaking the issues down the way it is. Not long ago, one beautiful lady came here. She goes by the name Bella T. Bella T, wife's a great wife. I think for the past 3 years, and I'm yadum Bibia Ekoye fine. And I bisa Bella T say, and to worry ye, a foot to obey and I bet him the ama union muffin and babewa and not almost so at the SND. And our catches, oh, no, their foot to bet him the man in your say, if you are getting ready to marry, don't spend so much or too much on your marriage. Spend something little. I have a video there that I want you to know that really and truly that conversation happened. Remember, sure, know what me. And Namanopaya Nesako share Wodimaya. Wodimaya is a Ghanaian, but he is known as one of Africa's best YouTuber with great numbers, great influence, and great impact on the video sharing app YouTube. And he is also talking about the fact that so far, when it comes to the word now, $1,000 per. No, dear. You are $1,000 no only back from 10,000 cedis maximum. And no, yes, yet me I exchange amount the best of rates. No, be 10,000 Ghana cedis. And they open the real marriage cost at 10,000 Ghana cedis. No, the creation po intimate. Amount for standard normal set. No, the creation po no 10,000 Ghana cedis can't do it. And that is the story. So we're going to look at the girl's story. Then we watch some videos from Wodimaya. In fact, when Wodimaya was going to do the wedding, you know, Kaichi, or be any card or changing. That guy too is a wretched guy. Kaichi or be no changing a turn or share na badana or coin or turn in your into be or the come out. But a tribako. I've got it too good. Nachebako Jabako. Okay, I hear the lady is a Kenyan, Trudy. Or the coin and they were sending in $1,000. Well, we are very Okodina de or new BN case or starting either that there. And I said, when decraft in Oko 2 years, but no, didn't have. Is that why they got 2 more? Let's listen to Bella T's advice then. When we are done, I'll be watching some videos from Wodimaya's marriage ceremony. And thankfully, when you be married, be another Reagan single, Koskoli highly single, and Chemo highly single.
Super highly.
Yeah, highly single. Oh my God, I'm saying, "Sir, and come away." Oh my dear Bobra, I don't question maybe I'm going to patch on me there. I'll see the corner. There, you will keep busy. Watch it, I'll be right back. 3 years of marriage. What advice can you share with your colleague female? After 3 years of marriage, what advice can you share with your colleague females, young girls coming up? What advice can you share with them in marriage, in wedding preparation, and all those things? What advice can you share with them?
Well, marriage is a long way. It's a long way.
And you have done just 3 years.
Yeah, I'm not anywhere.
You've not even started yet.
So, you know, marriage it's nice. You know, if you find the person that you love and you compromise, you will compromise, you will tolerate. But if you love the person, it's, you know,
it's normal.
So marriage is nice. It's bittersweet. And if you're with the person who makes you a better person, things will go well for you. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. With marriage preparations, like the wedding and stuff, I mean, I've learned that don't waste so much money on weddings. It doesn't make sense.
You don't have to waste so much money.
Like, don't waste money on weddings. Like, just don't. It doesn't make sense. It's your day, you look good, you know, you and your family are happy. You can't spend so much money on the wedding and expect it to impact your actual marriage. It won't. You can actually...
As in your wedding looking big and in the marriage itself.
Yeah, there's no benefits to that. you just wake up the next day, you might owe, maybe wakoji loan for the wedding, you might owe, or you might be in an argument with your husband because wakoji loan, or you know, it's just pressure. I think it's the social media giving people pressure, but I see lots of weddings online and it just looks like a waste of money.
So in your own case, how was it? How did you do yours? How did you manage yours?
So the engagement, I saw the numbers, I saw the quotes and stuff, and I was like, you know, but in my case, because everyone's expecting something can change. You know?
Because like these are more or less like stars,
Yes.
people in the industry.
I was like, I felt the pressure a bit, but my mom has always told me that it won't help you. It won't, at the end of the day, you guys will be left with the debt, or you guys will be, you know. I feel like even if you have so much money, it's just one day. It's your special day, but you don't need to spend so much money. It's just pressure. And the people who do that, I feel like they give these young people unnecessary pressure.
How about family life? When do you intend to start family?
Oh.
When do you intend to start producing babies?
Okay, that's the
You've not said anything. It's not an answer.
oh no, like God's time is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's part of the plan.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. You want to enjoy life small. Hey, Charlie. Eugene is enjoying life for real. At the right time, I'm sure they will start making babies for you. Social media in-laws. I know that's how they call them. We call them social media in-laws. Well, have they started asking already?
Oh, long time.
Oh, that's too early. They should know you are too young. They should relax.
Always. So you won't born.
You are below 30, so they should enjoy. They should make sure you enjoy life
You can
small.
post picture. Hey, so you won't born.
The time, hey, relax. Tell them they should wait for you to settle. At the right time, all these things will happen. But it's also good to give birth early and later you can start and. All right, so that was Bella T. Bella T also happens to be Waisa Grace's wife, Akikimi. So you remember Akikimi? Yeah, that is the story of Bella T so far. Now I would also want us to watch some excerpt of Wode marriage, the marriage that according to him, he spent just $1,000, aka 10,000 Ghana cedis to do. Let's watch some. Let's watch some excerpts from that marriage. Let's see how that was also captured. Nafi, maybe some writings and now watch it. I'll be back.
I've been saying that I'm the village boy from Ghana. I really wanted to have a minimalist wedding, and to be honest, this is one of the simplest wedding I've ever attended. And I want to say a big shout out to Trudy's dad, because I spoke to Trudy's dad and I told Trudy's dad that, listen, I don't want anything big. And the dad was like, you know what? Even if you are talking about if you don't want anything big, I want the simplest wedding ever. It's just my family and your family. Let's get married. That's the most important thing. And I couldn't believe that he just said that. I'm like, oh my goodness. Thank God I met Trudy.
I was so impressed by my dad because he thought my dad would ask for too much. But my dad is just a simple man.
And he said something. I'm not selling my daughter. He's in love with you. You're in love with her. Let's have that simple wedding. And that moment, I'm like, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Well, so for information, Wode is not calling for a simple wedding because he doesn't have money. In fact, Chamo can run around his worth like he is okay. Not long ago, he built $1 million mansion here in Ghana. Yes, he built $1 million mansion in Ghana, and even that one, it is something he's done for public use. So he's done something for public use. So if you're a YouTuber and you want to do something, they call keke na call you subi. Hey, osadi pano everywhere no. Osadi where you need $1 million, where you 1,000. Chamo, no, let Chamo start this. Chamo the name no fa. Chamo, so that Bella T's advice and Wode marriage, and some now yeah corner no and yeah kana.
Yeah, but the other angle, perceptions and how people feel about my brabum name moye, and no I be free. What the Maya from the one car crowd needs to be like on one talker. Onika. And
Really?
what? Yeah, and so I talk 4x4 money, mommy. Onika, there be a Uber offer.
Hey.
And you know, I think that his or no any perception about life and how people should live, you know, and no can and also when your inspiration from one Chinese man be a or call no, I say na down for be a Chinese now the no call ne papa na okay Chinese you know ne friend ne ka say ne papa was huge factory, you know person call me and call like no go show na omo call ye no also church no name omo rura ha omo ye okọ baby you know workers ne wo ne ada de omo call ne nyanji omo nam na no busan say na ne papa we e no say ne papa ni share no first person na no say you don't mean it because I say na papa no address it to say workers ni bia one omo ye adwuma and was the first person na share no me papa no no say oh the only a ha nyina no na addresses a on she coat on she hwe a ono so ye adwuma to say worker na no say and you see a free honor yes and nah he will not bother himself with sad man. He will just work hard and make money and live a simple life. And you know or no bibi I can bibi so it's not so strange because of how I know living a life, you know, to do something like that. But as you said, you know, he has enough to do any kind of wedding now person. In fact, this wedding now, Oka say one moka as in onwani sikao. But the onyan or wedding mukrano. A chair will be a year.
A month for Chenifie, yeah, 2-bedroom house, yes. 1-bedroom house.
And then, and you know, the Becca say yes, generally it's better to live a simple life so that it's our name away mouse. In fact, on say it do be say you choose to be poor, like. Say oko deeper people like Tomaso or more I can be say yes, but it's not like the way a man for BT as will be a poor quality you choose to be poor. See, no, it's some people choose to be poor because of the way they spend. And you know, over consider ourselves say oh you're poor, but you consider more you're poor, but I am for own count. But because of your choice. And a man looking like you are poor. Anybody or use iPhone piano is not a poor person. Anybody. Because you chose to use iPhone. And you are not poor.
Obio use iPhone piano.
Poor. Obio use iPhone piano poor.
How about the channel?
Ni na account. Ye the chow crack account. I didn't think nipa ne chow iPhone by one chow sika no. Chefa ko bibi. O attitude need the nipa ne gym say obe appreciate it. Obi anu onim say or the iPhone brewa obe ka say me ni sika wakoto iPhone wan obe or the iPhone be bro. Or the scam mum ne be bro. And you know, if you choose to use iPhone and no na say obe ka say I'm poor, it's not right. Technically you are not. But your choice no ebe ma o ho akere wo ne ma bi hu. Because of the iPhone the bia untimi endi aduane a ope. Untimi enda baby a opese order. Untimi nye nema bi. Eye choice. Una what choose say obe use iPhone instead of abia using that money to get a decent accommodation. Obi acha iPhone 13 cost not less than 12,000. Bet me a decent accommodation in Ghana here, let's say 5,000. Now say also obe use iPhone 13. Now we say kiosk be more like get to be a
so now
I know charge your phone. Now they you chose to live that life. It's not because you are poor. Say the open some man phone. Una what choose to be poor. That's why it makes sense. But genuinely we have poor people. And the aka you choose to be poor, and yes, I genuinely poor people as I'm the aka. People who have chose to be poor. And anything I been cry against free let's say medical care and other stuff, because you can save money when you are sick. You go back. Oh yeah, young. And you say, oh me nyare, and I will do sika. And the way we are also have you been for the sika measure. Meanwhile, you chose not to save to take care of your own self. Of yourself. And you be NIAC what Maya what it takes to do whatever wedding, talk of the town wedding. In fact, so the contrast is wedding ni sister now share what am I did
S3
obehu
sister ni
biemu ankasa
large
papa o
on the sponsor
oh eno kra dey say we someone as broni ba o abra ni machine e enter de no ma nya bi she amanfo nko hwe ni sister wedding no mo ye no any gift our cheche no wedding enter de o mo she o mu change no mu change changing tade ne ade
no jina ka chi
na onu jina ka chi ye na ntino I think it's about choice and it will be better people will live like Wadamaya to some extent me enema bi o ha oye ya make no as we the work extreme
yes
work extreme
in fact I even wanted to ask that could it be some of Nemo because of content idea
initially nanka medwene is about why here Nema Bibra it goes beyond that. It couldn't be a content idea. And yes, Anka, maybe or betimi a better and he will still live that life now. Rebecca say, oh, or try to be making content. But why here and he's so consistent about it. It can't be say he just want to use it as a content. Mimi Huni said that's his life. And sometimes I go like nah we the one so like and you know one the perception of life and how people should live, but taking in generality when you have that kind of idea and perception you will not make a choice of holding iPhone 13 and living in a kiosk and in the same way so person your wedding now. If you have enough to spare now, why not? But if you don't have enough, I didn't think I would admire crow enough for so yes. Now why we need enough? What's this? Nina, you are choosing to be poor. Say, oh yes, I didn't. And to do it according to Wale standard new state, said a bear at least. Or how can to say girl no food to know the buy and I agree with her. Say. Just do it according to Wale or standard. Don't go beyond it. And yes, you chose to be poor.
I see. Mommy Kona America, Mr. said, and I also, very single, highly single. I foot we, I could sing.
I was messed at Tiffy. Why is that right now? iPhone they remember home. I think a good advice. I mean, looking at present situation when it comes to economy and any other, this is a perfect advice. But intimate so for two be or also when you know you okay or per se be for memory's sake, nyama beans, you know, with me a baby a best satisfy on one kasa. I will not fault anybody if your person or show off on a wedding. If we 29 say and ye be on bachelor.
Yeah.
Our way and your wedding. Ubu on ma a day na ye wedding, ne penna, ocean, no reaction, any attitude. And I was to say our way na in it was semi cake, you know, a on for the 4 steps. Okay, 4 steps, and 5 steps. I was say, I'm for you know, decorate and people be you and no, into baby wedding, no. We'll be around the first week, second week, third week, 1 month. When I feel reality,
I hate you.
I hate and I feel almost the challenges. No, to me because I'm out for so it comes with some social expectations. So after the wedding, while we emu and a montuni emu abrabo semono, it was see who something that is you bet me their matching ceremony now. You know, into na. The challenge is be ba she almost say we are sena for say be man kra da no say oye juma o CTV ja na kate
check up right
you just got 30,000 baht
that's nothing
our real account to be no we jai so yes say obe hwe means mu na won say okay kakra metimi aye ni na why yet with me I the necessary things I was away our ceremony we the akano fakko uobi afako na no yere mfanko bobra na muntimi mpe bi nka ho I think that with my life, no, it inspired me a lot. I mean, it's a beautiful life to live. Like I said currently, because I was saying, brother, you sika and show off. You sika making impact in other people's life.
Exactly.
That is the life Obesha and Kofobi said Bob Malimuna they were trying to live.
And they were trying to also secure the future. Of
course. They were trying to preach to people, to society, say Charlie. Riches no one say convoy. Ni casa kesiye na watu fia kesiye na ocean tadia kesebo na yes you're rich, but the impact you make and how you secure the future, like you are saying, is very, very important. And I think that is inspirational with my or these two na brothers. I mean, looking at him, a young man, with me or one kakra, then I want the baby cry. It's a bit me be a best song can call for be doing come the best wedding. We did the most expensive one amount for young commentary, sir. But we're taking a calm. We and then the wife I call trans come bra come. We pressure be animal. 1,000 Ghana cedi. Obi Beka say
10,000.
I mean $1,000 now. Person make. Obi Beka so boy ultimate fact.
Me Addi with the wife and so you're very popular in Kenya.
Yes.
On a huge channel.
Also you okay. Also dollars no baby.
Say na den cry can be man cry so you bet me I collaboration I the person omo. But also me timi ati omo ho ase, and that is the life. I mean, the humility from him after having such riches. I mean, bibi I was say youth ni na yitimi efa bibi kakra bi fimu say unye bia. I mean, live life bi.
Okay.
When the journey the obeje enye ni journey na I think so he's one happy guy. Sometimes I watch his video. He's always excited everywhere. Or Gini ni ade. But once we share the way we see them mane mame, we talk mane mame, we see mane sister. Ni sister say no pen why. What I say? He's just trying to make a mark in everybody's life. Just to establish say yes, or no sweat me achieve success be or the year and yes, it can no be show off a one no say empedo do na ya man for fele say who now yes who yes keni no who show off an chese uska. That is one we are me huni especially local over a Christian kingdom no more. Or say or show off with now sorry dying me cars anyone I chese yes or a very rich
and
successful person. But you can still live it's life here which is so believe it asumdwe powerful
peaceful
way asumdwe la more da obeda oni obi ani
tinana wo be de wen
o brasa me de meye boko calm
na oba na obehia no so no kata on proud wedding because he was able to do it because omumienu abadwen krom se yenye we the mommy come abusia for asem kakra na say me baby the bit need e kire me ha you here we am jimi dem boom ha da konko a I swear chemu it is oba no ampenia everybody in your case oba na ampenia what would you do
also okan o mo say Okache papa no say opeso yes na papa no come so opeso the simplest wedding card. Rather me oba ne bana me no etena se kasa se yenyi ni sei. Na also want ya say do sika be.
Do sika be.
Yes.
Ancestor why na.
Oh any e ho de mo de say me de ntia me nye na say bia.
So sika na beso be.
Da biti.
E so beso budi kwase.
Da bi.
Don't can you
decision I may take say me the world I want to secure our future the marriage in nyama bebre ne be wom ye be hia sika e de aye ne sika no fapem ne nko akra betimi ase egu aware no enti se me pese me bibi sa me ma calculate me say sika na me invest into just 1 day 2 day ceremony no metimi invest be in other things e be fetch another sika utifie na me ka so jiwe fa ko vacation kura we ni beje you say ya we ni beje o ma be ko school papa then sa nyama no that is the future I want to secure enti se me no ka na say bia man cheche mu sa na say uso e bia oba no the open na say ne nanfofo de omo iPhones ba be twam decoration ya kwako post on Instagram ni TikTok ni Facebook man ko fo so ono so ne wedding no jina ne nine so on your share kente ame boy de be 200,000 Ghana cedis ne hwan ya e no sa no me kana unti how do sika be na me save me sika no to do the things that I have project say be
well explained though I convince me kakra mami tie Costco also ye de wen
I have voice the mom tea the more kind and a fan of iPhone work with iPhone.
I told me get that iPhone XR.
Okay, that mom watch. What about decided? So make it up for mom watching.
You're watching your pants on tea. Ona go good iPhone so channel.
Me artist videos ni wan when eso anefa. Ebia Android no virus ka betimi a che na nkoso enti nyama bi nti na me use iPhone
ba na ho to
me bi me sa me nya say adwuma me dey adwuma me ho to me but ahochire
okay yeah go to
that's me asante for was in bi omo ko mo sinye sika ni yonko ni premier ni
that's true
and just not too long ago revenue student about cancer be na trend on social media also nya sika dibi na wu akwase bi na bese no unya sika dibi wu akwase bi na bese no I mean I respect him for what he did and his style and also ope but anya ya stick ma obia dabi me say maka me say me wedding is one of moment I may spend this in fact I will waste money yes on my wedding yen best satisfy me so oh now be me pay kid my best man. Kiddy is not doing my best man for free. I'm paying the guy. So you can imagine. Me never come my festival for about 3 days.
Hey! Na me Tracy watching.
They sorry go do come go no di.
Hey!
Obia I am aiming at say me to the despite ban here. Yes I go bring person media na.
Mommy am punch.
No, but I'm serious. Met one man meet me and VCG BBR. I even want Ronaldo at my wedding. No, Obiani Adia, we get best satisfied. Now, person me free Ghana. What you say?
Nah, sir, I know be dia san my wedding na.
Dia.
I now go for Ronaldo dia. And dia. We be dia san my wedding na.
Na say me dia san so me ni anse o.
Adia wedding dia da.
Oh, dia fa o. Dia fa o. What you say? Me ni gisane ma no ho. Me dia no. Me ni gi ho. O ma me $1 million, meeting $900,000 I wedding.
Wow.
Meeting me dia ye.
Wow.
What you say?
I say.
Aha, enti me no I understand. Said the chemo di kan wo hwe said was starting in life na sa na ote. We are very simple guy. Enti no want me expect bibi kese bia say obesi. However, o me see bibi. Now, we are YouTuber or a content creator.
Yeah.
We need a man for tutu kwan. Wa call president one me hon kwan be nyina. We need a man for ankasa. You could have also taken advantage of that. Yeah. And a big wedding bia. Cause be hu sika also betima generate from these people.
Then wedding the pesca.
Brasa me unya sika o. Wedding near ye.
To dey na ben say.
Oh, me dey no nya nti. Say me hona minimum bia.
So Ronaldo.
They cannot just here. We are talking about politicians. We are talking about We are talking about politicians. What I say? Some flash me at $20,000.
My jam. $10,000.
Oh, me cause a currency la PG. Oh, me did in someone say no more call that.
I'm the kima.
Come what I say? But this guy, the kind of people this guy knows, no. So when you wedding can see be, I know money na buy ya. I can't be who say nebeko. And ever say so trend the compass and say the winning trend no. Obe say numbers no. E wo YouTube. Say what do you na go to YouTube? Say I was say pesi Ghana.
Yeah, but I see this will also give him. And also bet me am.
But
when you feel from the same wedding.
Matthias with Wempo no hedonya. So imagine Senka why not be invited Rwanda
glamorous
minister. Why ne shade. It was all Mrs. Addi no. In as much as we a simple guy no be him so a simple guy. What I say? But next time planning year because on no we obi a mo can say crime if you bro for no is it philanthropist?
Yeah, philanthropist.
Yes, or just animal man. Into one so where word now come what my even $500,000 in problem say on the work charity work be.
Yeah.
And that alone and yes some of us no brother me e bet ma ton if you crowd I word in your currency. Tins ni sika ni yonko ni premani.
Ampa.
Ade woni je hu no oni je hu.
Oh yes, one one hard.
Yes. Yonko fo bi ono man. On betimi save omo lifetime savings on better car. O de oni be da kwada car ni ma wo pe. Was satisfying so where you okay. And sometimes when I sit back and I say especially on social media we check how we living a life. I'm like, are you stupid? Who check how we be Sammy Flex we living a life? Because when we say Sammy Flex I got talk Range Rover. Wouldn't so what if you say one if you eh to Range Rover $50,000 see count me find your way want me find to match better find your Uber and kwasake kasa abra wouldn't what the person has done. Shesamra e papa osekwa me despite all say the car is it $3 million Bugatti no
yeah
na hono bia breaking it down say and god the to e was saying god the tipper ko benya do say or the to VIP ngwe do say na nko adwuma man to am say is that how stupid some people are obi abo benya ni sika on him the account him and was when na me kra hwehwe ma me ko to car we fan satisfy me so no wo be che na ha on sika nye ebi kwa mpa onyan car be road ross asini nyina o ja say Etino me no say me dika kan me bu no ade na waye no but we no empusi me I don't know dabi
and tell us share baby na oba no so me de me pese yen fan
ni sika untimi afiri ko untimi afiri ko brother me na wo me share me maka na several times say Kiri should be my best man so you should know the kind of word na me share me pe me maka several times brother me last year on my birthday xylophone you asked me I said it
yeah I remember
maka several times say Kiri should be my best man obi a me bomb per cross say my chance hwe kwan me first meet me Ronaldo amana ba pass it through
wow
and you're telling me said yen me kwa wedding for nipa 16 abusuafo for way for nam 4
wow
amba me can say get together no dabi minya kwampa ka mesizi epono so nyina mesizi po na maye wedding no epono so
wow
say me wo bibia matimi aye ama epono a freeze for about 3 hours
na why
tide ni nyina nko ba bia na magina so aye me wedding etri brasa me ye wo sikani ani o premani enti esra mo ntie de hyamo kan ni iPhones ye ho kire
thank you so much but beyond everything I think that what should be considered mostly your budget and what you want to do. But what I would want everybody watching us to avoid is societal pressure.
Yes.
Because I know some people would also do it just to be counted. Just to be rated. So if your account, you think, oh, my account can do it. Because only me. Addi a me time. Ayo be our friend MC. Brasa me MC mami. Na me ba ze brasa me a hide my internet number for me to scan we so. Hey! Me o kata me MC man na kata se ni bia. Me nya da. Because Addi I na embarrassment. When not obi have 20 series ra for no man for you na. Obe kasasa. Ai. Be paya too. In fact, obi mpo ba we na okazo me pop champagne no be pop champagne bottle no. Na ka say for obi have 50 Ghana mra. Me open na ho yemi. Data o si obi ye ni bi. The last 15 Ghana.
E ko pa ye. Eri esu.
Mama tell the atini be na ni abeto we list so pop champagne. Abe fire say they say mu amafa bottles ni na obi have 50 as
they were ambushed.
Yes, some of them that's how they do it. Some of them that's how they do it. What before bottles na we when now babe pop no. How me guys so you have to pay 50 Ghana before you pop it.
Makase.
Na for MC nya hey champagne any board ding. Miss Ma.
That's how Makase.
So in whatever decision I think your pocket should even be the first decider than what everybody else is saying.
Yes.
If you think your pocket is good, do it according to what you can. But don't do it because you want to impress.
That's all.
Well, guys, thank you. And son of Rebecca said, word to the wise is enough. But congratulations to Wode Maya. At least, leading the source start away at church. Start away at church. Wabumwa, and Jafena.
We call for my way.
Yeah, I feel a call for my.
They basically say,
hey, Abumwa. The two stories left are the SM-based stories, and we are still going to handle them. Yesterday, we hosted Addi Self on Class Showbiz on CTV, and Addi Self is still talking about loyalty, raising his tattoo with SM Crampono on Pese or Bepe partner Ako Egusu Boho. Now, I say the pain pan, you say, a brow free SM Campono. On my now more SM can be brave crampo opportunity yaka. It be blocking on social media, more contact na phone now. That I'm asking that in this our game, in fact, loyalty plays some kind of role in our game. It must be a beam, or SM. Now, tired of things all boha. Me, I know some artists because they even feel one particular presenter is closer to a certain artist, but or not some person in a crowd bedding because or a lawyer to this and to me. When it happens like that in our game, how do we position ourselves so that we don't offend the other? Because yesterday, those who watched us, almost shared the little tension and not a peak I cried because I asked back because Obia Trimono, Obia Minino, Coscoli was in the studio and he will tell you some experience be a course. So ask Lanka, yeah, handle situation because come one blows a fly or camera, and I'm asking in this industry where loyalty means well for some people, how do we manage it in relation to Addi Self story? Let's watch this video. When we come back, we'll start talking about it. Because Koskoli was there, Koskoli will start this conversation. Pundits, they are still here. I have the Beam Nation at the other side, and I have the SM at the other side, and I have the Self Nation in the middle. Oh yeah, Beam Nation there.
They're not busy for you.
Why? I mean, they love Beam people too.
I mean, those days you climb stage and things.
Yeah, for Asamoah to the world.
What Asamoah to the world?
Which stage they talk?
For Ghana music, you forget.
That bantam. That time you then you did the stage talk. What were you?
You find me. You for go check and find me. And see part of my loyalty.
If part of your loyalty.
Yeah. I served. Yeah. When I love something, I love it fully.
Yeah.
See, man.
Yeah. Oh, so SM is still on your hand.
You see, me, I know be those boys.
I see.
Then there's somebody who get problem. We keep it.
Because I remember at the point Kelvin Boy wanted to erase his tattoo, but you still have yours untouched.
Yeah, I have it. It's on my hand. You can see it.
So, Addi, if I ask you what were you going to do on the stage on that day, what would you say? What were you going to do on that stage?
Oh, now we dey go. Why did they go pee? Where we follow him? Or it's on what? Just leave.
Why they go pee on the stage?
No.
No.
I don't see the press.
We dey go.
Which press?
Then we released press at that time. So
that Wale was going to pee.
You for check the press. Me, I forget. You know those kind of things. You know, it's past. So I just put it behind me.
As a king to know before follow. That
you were
I was there.
Okay. Get.
Yeah.
I know he's your man.
Yeah, this service sharp.
Oh, you know mama.
Wait,
mama?
They come. Listen, they come. That be what people will talk. They come. That
You know your man.
Listen. That be what people will talk.
So Fushket, let me also ask this. When he left SM, how was your relationship with him when he left?
Okay.
And I want to be very, very honest.
The thing is here, me and Addi self. Don't mind Addi. Addi, me and Addi self, we go way back. Even before.
No. Answer my question.
Go way back.
No. I want you to answer.
Make your answer.
Yeah, I want you. When he left, how did you relate to him?
Thank you.
Me then Addi self, we feel vibe, not too frequently. But the conversation.
They say make you block me. You too.
But I block you.
Listen.
I don't block you.
Make I tell you something.
No, I don't block you.
Make I tell you on TV. Nobody knows. Fushket, it be my birthday. Can we meet Shatta? You understand me? Through Sunny Adams. My birthday 2016. Where we start. They do show self at the camp. They call me with the vibe. But when we got to Shatta movement and some kind of attention and some things. Fushket, no, they mind me. I they call and say they doing self quiet.
You never call me. Wait, I never pick your call.
They say block me. You block me.
No.
Me then you don't get problem.
Did you block him?
I've never blocked.
You don't block me.
I've never blocked you.
Jano start.
I've never blocked Addi. Personally, in my heart, I don't have any problem with Addi. I've never blocked him. You understand me?
So I come and stop this you for my page.
I lost my account. Ask Sammy Flex. I lost my original account. No. You see, it's misinformation.
You come my place before.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Listen.
Let me make this clear.
It's
misinformation.
Fushket right now. We did the same movement. They were trying to push the same agenda. So why now? You understand me?
It's good. It's good that we are.
Okay, so we are wrapping up. Addi, let me ask you this before one final question. Did you lose some friends from the SM camp when you exited? Did you lose some, like the way you are saying he blocked you?
Yeah.
Plenty. No, wait.
I never block him.
I beg.
Me, I no block.
No, Fushket, I beg. I'm talking to her.
But it's all good. I just feel like it's part of my life and you know, phase of my life that I have to face.
Yeah.
If it's not part of my destiny, there's no way to happen. You understand me? So whatever happened, I don't have a problem. I just feel like moving on and doing good. And everybody's seeing how Addi is doing good from the other people you think say, yeah, maybe they are under big labels. I'm independent. Right now, we do my Sammy. Your song is trending. I know it be just small pushing. You understand me? So I believe in people supporting the brand and letting us take it to the next level. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it happened on CTV Class Showbiz, and like I said, Koskoli was in the studio, and he observed everything that happened. And he maybe sa loyalty in seminal, there'll be a camp be only a fine, what free. How should you manage and position yourself? Send it or offend any party. Kosko,
I know Addi self, like me kind of say, not in a bad way, but in a good way.
Yeah. In fact, anytime why interview a man for a pen he was here and he said, "Okay, I'm for feeling pie." Well, he talks well.
Yeah, because so we free SM, so 3 years and he still has.
Yeah.
We know yeah. You know, see a sign of loyalty now. Just as in the album now, in the song now, what the album. Now, baby, on Bobby Fushket issue no I know I can crave him saying kasumbo crave my pie
easy
said the
boys so because out there I want slap him
even saying the boys classy big na camera na chi honum na just say the slightest bibian kombe
or the rush yes the rush on the screen
na wo hwe uti asem na o kana eyaw ewo Addi self mu ewo Fushket because I say enam na so na wo hu Shatta. Is it 2016? The birthday party na wo buy. And the name so na wo Shatta. And it's there's a
kind of say oh no now yes.
It's metenase like say we feel in metenase. I said the Fushket na betray no. It is a me na me de wakọ camp ho no. And na bibi mposi. And na me free ho no. Me ka say free obi di machi.
Yes.
But our friendship no is still na yo ho. And also was akọ block no. Which ono Fushket na si chinjina nya no but no block no. block yourself. Oh, Nana, see we program you say ne or block no. Even on air crampono. Say no say oh man like
Nothing.
Nothing. Or block no. And you know, e ba sa na e yaw bi e be hye ni mo nipa. Ohunu. E yaw bi be hye ni mo because some me say me so some you ko jam you say omu baby jam kwan na go Sammy. Sa na ode Addi self no. Ohunu. And you know, I think say loyalty yade a ye nyina say ye fa bi like the ekoso no ye fa bi e de to ye kuto dwim na e de boy bra because say see say me di brasa me achi na bibi e happen brasa me is expecting say I will be with him no matter what we be expect ye nyina we will stand by you and yes you be sell you out and I say be you free no
matter how it will happen.
Yes. Na brasa say won't me communicate. When I make come say I would ye pay.
Wow.
I would ye pay.
Okay. That's your policy
yes,
or your
I
principle.
Would ye pay. No. And na minim say na wonim say full skirt na wo so a. No. Because Obano you could see say na say akwa me na mebo no.
Yeah.
Me na mebo no.
Obai na wa ekoni.
Yes. Me na mebo no. Otena se na nkasa krampo no hwe ne di mi ne bi ni. I say no, I say Sammy control panel here and one here. To be seen and then the militants, there be mini militants. Not as in sizes.
No, I mean self-nation.
SN militant. Yeah, self-nation militant.
Now she said there, almost not said. Omo steady. Yes, as omo ka kwan ho asem no mo.
Rastaman beyond the one three back
kumpo da. Akwa so mba nya no omo di ne ho nkomo. E no mbae. So no. It me I wasn't surprised na brasa me twen guy say woni echi. Because on ka say ko nim hu no nam. Dabi. Ono fusket no. Oni be no nam. Enti go met match na ko she bi kwa na sa cross no ko kwa do mba ye.
Yeah.
Because akwa na ya woni mu. Ya wodi say mu pa. Ya woni pa. My advice fusket and say if possible one friend no.
No, yeah.
No trashy BB house. Or on case be joining our SN hono. In self nation hono. Would you be at where you are now? But I mean the friendship will still be there, has to be there. Oh, me sure say Shatta I see you almost.
See sometimes and a honey mpese ayehwe. Ono so feel say wanye saa.
Shatta be
the other companies who say you are for me.
Because
they went assemble attention abam na obi AC no. The original person say yes you are for me.
That's me. E ho nan ka me bibu say I'm not sure say Shatta warning almost say. E mo obi an kan ko and I say mo obi an MB friendly way mu e wo any of the social media platforms.
Obi on say that can but statements be betimi.
But that's I mean the person involved no still has SM e wo ne ha. Enipa na ye kana sem sisi ya no ono African po no wan ka se bia otan out of otan bi okom no nkwan benti no ma menko obetima erezi me wa obetimi obetimi ko pass
that Kevin boy ko ere
but e wo ho boldly e wo ho enti we chere say one day I Obasanjo said it's only a fool that doesn't change his mind. One day I decided obetima sa link back with Shatta Wale.
Of course
e ho no wo be there
that's not a third person.
Say what so in Kasent wako blocking on social media nyen. Shatta is a businessman. And so person chem say Addi self the deal be pass here Shatta better than that one answer there. Dabi. And sometimes you know I say mo ma dwen ya adwuma. Me I don't want to believe say Shatta na be actually so mo block omo na say bia omo be
so me nya she so be ka omo block you.
Me nka say obeka but obey bibi. I don't want to believe that.
Okay.
So obey a sign be say like they should do away with these people. No, because as it stands now, Shatta nanka send him say Addi self e wo SM egu ni hanum say. And I'm not sure say Shatta dwana say and not say Addi self for humboko bejubility. Dabi. Any was her. And gentleman say oh no, yes then why are you crying more than they believed?
Yeah.
How? Why? And the sound of Konhuria, who skirt ya waja oku, any other people na walk no. I say anything. I obi say flexke Jemin.
Yeah.
I deserve really so say.
Yeah.
And the enemy who said Shatta Wale can be bianche.
On your nyina dey fine.
Fine.
In fact, some time ago, Okofa, Bulldogs, so artists, we are not SM, Vanilla, SM, this is one of our own. Yeah.
And I believe that Shatta and Kabi Bianchi on yes, same Biaso. Because Shatta and Flex is closer to Shatta Wale than Fusket.
Yeah.
And so we'll be blocking a Flex, rather. And to where the end here is just foolish loyalty to be with one who have been officer.
I see. Chamo, take over.
Yeah. It's difficult sometimes because a bit of yes, so they do that to also show loyalty to the other side. On can't say only be about yes, I answer actually say me too, I dare your back. Forget about them. And their money difficult. Just that I think you should be reasonable in dealing with some of these things. And I see, somebody like Fushket, now or your friend Dada.
On no company deal
by Muno.
How company
not there now crown or as a woman crana or run it to him, change Charlie. This be the situation. I know go feel come your stand, but I did for you. Be something like that. And do to say communication wise crown after I cut.
Yes. And I deserve a WhatsApp. Na Fusket number high in
oh. Hi, and sa man de ye de wa eya e be hye obi enu a oye no bibiza enhye no especially ono na wasa introduce you e be hye no pa and enkechi I think say Addi self aba show ni so or try say obe kire bibi say onye happy with it
and he said it also on TV and I'm saying it what is since or didn't share or share the BM da on some of share on TV so
a opportunity for him to know say the guy is not happy so he can try to do something because on Jews say about at least make a move one friend or on sending the message be say or better try to or trash that thing out but say after say or free as a man or ye na damfo on the door also wa blocking it there obi enu has had in the there but generally yen na yen be free loyalty there but me say the mark and loyalty so just be reasonable because you can be yes sometimes obey me a lawyer to people they will take advantage of you till you die unya hwe free and no loyalty papa and if you are sacrificing for somebody who say unya bibia free for your sacrifice don't just go blindly like no na me de Fushket be come say okay or you so loyal to Shatta say why Shatta no was him be also no was no it shouldn't be like that ebia dealing with such people no obete so obe reducing them maybe but just to cut them off or just to have the same issue like ebia obi a loyal to one is not cool and onya hu bibi friend or like he should make a move and see if the guy at this time now what baba can I feel say obey reasonable to also deal with you because we hanka on count or no they say dreams that were meaning or percent that or no also better the trap not the obey no I yell but obe can say at least I never cry more down say he's not cool with you until you know how to act and all that. And me Fushket say only BB about that one. But loyalty in general is good for even people to have trust in you so that obey me a progress in life. But don't just be loyal without getting any benefit. I know it's a
bad decision.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're going to wrap up on this, then we look at our very last story before we wrap up.
Yeah, Ralph, I think loyalty is very, very expensive. Very expensive and Addi self should not expect it from anybody or everybody. The attorney say, I don't know, Fushket, he's not playing the loyalty card. A favor. It be on one answer before or baby meeting Shatta ewo Addi self birthday party as and a die so say or baby Shatta for unknown interest. And see, Ben or Ben Addi self no was just a step to get to Shatta Wale. And say who uses sa nipa no na say through sa nipa no utimi nya sa connection ko Shatta Wale camper the first person so person o chire wi ase ana say you move be say we a loyal person the first person you play your loyalty card with is Addi self not Shatta Wale untimi ni Shatta untimi play ne loyalty emra Addi self na ne Shatta Wale nya issue. You cannot play any loyalty to Shatta Wale to claim say we a loyal person. You are not. You are just looking for favors. You are just looking for favors and nothing else. Because the NIT say and on platform we so na obi I inbox say Sammy Flex. Sammy Flex person me na Regan e na person me de na Regan ko kata. Na nipa say dem me hwehwe. Na nipa no ayi bibia na ode me ko. Me ko o me ben nipa mo say emu ye ho ye. Ipa no me ne nante a obetimi ebiebie kwan nyama bi a me da esu bi puno ama. Na eni na ansa eni na no so mo kan say na Sammy Flex ne nipa no enya issues. Eho na me say o because nipa no ne tuama me call katanti loyalty to sana ma block Sammy Flex. Ana say nipa ni didi Sammy Flex atame so me didi Sammy Flex atembi. That is not loyalty. My loyalty, yes, my loyalty should still be with Sammy Flex. The best or the least I can do, they say, I was saying, Master Nipa who say, I will still defend Sammy Flex, but I don't have any issue with you.
And even if you have, if you have the power to even solve and bring peace,
exactly, you work on that. Say, me shena minister to me now, make a choice straight. Me defense waha. And my fan kwa bontene ubi who say me defend Sammy Flex. I don't have any issues with you. Ubeti me I want Sammy Flex and mon iron out mon dealing with issue. But she are high and come on ye bebo bet. Untimi ne me plotty against Sammy Flex. Anytime be a ube make any move be asa na me was me saying. The moment na me no be connive. I am na succeed no pe. I say me betray Sammy Flex cry the dada. Inti adena fusket here it is not loyalty. In fact anko opepemu a ankatama Addi self efi campo no no ankatem ne nkomodie beko Addi self mo epo e de tutu ne for say oh Charlie the woman say BBC ababa make you not sell your bro out to the public na media phone be dim ho nkomo and yatena ha kada say Addi self wa ya de pa in particular wa ya say ni interviews or kwa usu say sometimes you pushing or be on can say me be Shatta ho film but still holding on to
make attempt
nti nka wo nkomodie mu no anka start say nka wo ni this uncle Charlie calm down bro make you everything go be fine o de man assurance be say o crap no say obetimi a work bibi out man but say Rebecca say we ain't find say the Shatta crack as unblocking it. You still don't have that right to do that. The moment now best and it is betrayal. And yeah, say you want to play loyalty to Shatta Wale. No. Nti no say ya fusket ene Shatta Wale fine. Addi self efimo. Nti ene Shatta any obi enya issue a. Na sa ni pano so aye fusket mo bia. Fusket be fi Shatta echi akodi sa ni pano chi. Obe play loyalty amasa ni pano. No, we don't. That's not how you remain loyal to, or you play loyal to people. Yeah, I don't see it like that. So the best thing for him to do now is say try say obe establish it on any
back to
on any Addi self. No, say komobi no obe can amasa pin this or ya no if you on my own can because this is street boys you are dealing with. You might never know. And try man in drew mpempen so be answer and say my better enemies can be building in doing komobi no so okay they say akrapo one just to me so we be crowd block me but say anything about anything now blocking but Charlie bro my Jimmy phones are na any for those boys Charlie it is easy for you to do like that with them than for you to position yourself to say they say one anyone to kind to take a defensive position be no you shouldn't act like that.
I see. Thank you so much. And I believe some of these things, they are all learning experiences for all of us as people. Ye nanti die. Sani me beba ya kwamu. Ye be share way, ye be tell me be na who say on fan kwa na fan kwa. But apply wisdom. Me that's all I can say. Yeah. Just apply wisdom so you don't offend anybody because today is not the end of the world. Tomorrow is. And they old mafia na that you share me aka so be ready. Me assure say anything na at the same person nini be din komo po no because we say now why is I married and then me ba be fake it say fine. No, I can't fake it. And he was so plain and real. No, me there ain't no fine. I say he pay me. Okay.
Yeah, he said it.
I say he pay me. Yeah, I say he pay me pa. And it happens like now. Finally, Shatta Wale has released a song called Mr. Pundit. And guys, after move from phone and now, share lyrics na. Richie, my share flyer na poster na Shatta they releasing you nothing. Obi an share the phone na punchline wo mu amogidi say you want to address no you address. Na o share a flyer na the Shatta person say more Pundit the most yan dey sa the books go amakan. What kind books nyina we yes nyina na me dey radio TV say na mo ye Punditry. But mo say ma mo ka no entonaso. In fact, anyway, Shatta release at the entertainment, musicians, celebrities, or they come and talk when you. And I think that now, if you come into the entertainment industry, 2 words are popular, pundits and bloggers. These are 2 words that are popular in our showbiz space now. Pundits and bloggers. And sending na sanko fuen here. It's patamusho na punchline. I'm going to say you want to address it, no? Monkana yampon ebresa. Minim de obestati. The wa was sporty back will be up so o start no. Fine na yanko yanim sa.
Okay, let me clear the first the title of the song. And when you go deeper, then you see say I say Shatta answer so or makes it pointy.
Okay.
Yeah. At least the name Pundit. Shatta okohwe meaning ni bi. Based on enyum na awatro no.
Okay.
When you say somebody is a pundit, it's more like the person having an expertise in something that is ready to share his opinion or her opinion. And then you know, pundits and our punditry, most people are almost it's not a work for them. They don't pay people to be pundits. Most pundits ain't workers for any media house or company. They just come in to share their opinion and go. And then you know they are not workers.
But are they not giving honorarium?
Yeah, but that's not work. I mean, you can't stay on that as your work. No, wherever you go.
It's the sports pundits you see on television, sports channels. The sports in foreign one.
Okay, so
a lot of them are not workers.
I know what they do. I know what they do. What they do is, everyone say about World Cup. They can call for services within that World Cup period and pay a contract.
Yes, they are not workers.
But they are working.
No,
but
they don't live on it. It's not. That's not what they
live
live
on. Banditry as
Samoa Circle for.
TV
sign.
For
2 years. I'm not quoting an essay.
Yes.
And then it says for a period.
It's a Juma or Circle for
at that time, where Jabi be quoting an essay. If the pay wasn't good. And can one job be in free gun hand quoting essay for
it's still not work. No.
So what is it?
No, it's not.
What is work?
You can work.
So what is work?
Okay.
What is work?
Okay.
So what is job?
Point I'm making is punditry all over the world, wherever. They were called because of their expertise in that particular thing. And that person, Oseko for instance, he's a football. He former footballer.
Yeah.
And the upe Oseko for Juma or a footballer or a pundit as work. The work I can say football now born. And you know the me person me clear in that sense, and they say pundits ain't live on the punditry money now omunyano. And you can say obi a pundit or a poor, you may get it wrong. Look, go for his background. Say a Juma bear now oh yeah. Don't use the punditry. Don't use the punditry. Say na Juma no into onyesika bia because ohe enyum ni mu a obo so o say you are poor. I'm just advising him say pundits, most of them that's not their job. Because of their expertise and from and a typical example another Asamoah bedu you bet me deny example or Juma or aviation and into obetna TV so na or chena duna enye ne work in TV so na obetna ba onye ne free. He will still take money for his time, not for his as a worker. And I know I'm person me address like the first point is Pundits any sika in the punditry job na mene Shatta be yadwene, and it's because that's not their job.
Okay.
Yes, and that's the point first point I mean. Say any sika na omuni ni dey obvious because they are not doing it as a job.
Okay.
Into opa onka say bia moduma no enkoye na mo dey be pandit there. I'll agree some way somehow if it is true for a particular person. Because there will be somebody obeba as a pandit like Samuel Osekofo. He has enough to live on. But he will love to be a pandit and still take money anyway.
For a purpose.
For a purpose.
Okay.
Yes. And in the pandits are omuniskano.
Normal.
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the point.
Lines you have
Okay.
never said.
Thank you. Chemo picking the point. Yes, go to. Also, point line now pick your free muna. They make you way.
Hey, Shatta me guni po.
You mentioned that reaction or review with Lapiji, so you guys should watch out for that. This is just I'm picking the pundit opinion on my account Asamoah. But we will come and break down the song proper, give you the reaction to it. So watch out for this. It will be following right after.
What's I mean? But people have in the reaction. I even said it on class show.
Yeah.
Was it them feeling like what they say no get no fault. Sometimes when you talk, do you think about what they talk? I know me can say same way or most of our people know. Omo kasa I say omo feel say our celebrities no money nyansa. So no as bi omo ye bi amfa kwam.
You made that point.
As do omo ye bi amfa kwam. Say yes obi timit na ka say Kevin Boy Jimmy
foolish.
Foolish. Look at this. Oh no, we tend to forget that they are also humans, and without them, no, there wouldn't be any pundits. What I say, without them, what would the pundit to make one ever? But I can put it this way: in as much as they take some views be from us. What I say, almost said in here, sir. Oh, but must see you and Reagan. Don't talk about me again. Still not very fine. What I say, and your man, a man, or more recording room, and that's what we produce on you. Pundits in come. Yeah, you try say a bed born, mama, athlete on my way. A question I said, you will trust anonyms and a chacha. It's me who's a chacha, and a mefra catchers. Oh, Shatta, we didn't cut what if I say ya. Kebefa. But no doesn't mean say without me, no, old team producing you. So no, it's sometimes our people no. Can't send be from who I am. Say almost nipa, almost emoja omu. And to say a hit on somebody hit it back. And to someone hit it back. As you ain't got that boss, yes, you had befa. And now, baby, or say, I say it's been month where you they talk about me. That's the chorus.
Yeah.
I take a month free promo where I they take collect money. How to mean a sharp contradiction.
How do you understand it?
Say was it a bear 1 month and I all kind of one and say 1 month so they make it and you are still insulting the pundit.
So I know what he wants to say is that you did not do it with a good intention.
But
you did not do it with the intention. So no, the make it but no, not me
General, and I feel comfortable. Showbiz in book, you say negative news echo faster. Listen to positive news. What I say, and sometimes they themselves celebs in Ankasana. Omunim sadi be exactly. Omunim passe ade we yengofu we who video mo it and ade we ayenko. Yemfa we ma we nebeko. Sometimes intentional Ankasa deliberately omuye bi. And to say waka we no affect you sika within 1 month there. And they say some cowboy pundits in Abasu. Because yes, you can now.
No, I know more about it because him say 1 year with that intention.
And I make him say, "No crown, so yeah, and to bet me a fan of crown, who you are not for. Let's say 1 can wait, 1 can and I am ya. But at the end of the day, at the corner, this is can and a bed bro. I just saw my mate here 1 hour, 14 or 10 wait. So obey Barbara, Papa, you walk along. At that point, who say, be a
I don't know town sa. Enu kwa so yo sa so do wa onya wo.
Onya ma only yes.
And last week me so was later monya time.
Yeah, you do the review.
I say it be Accra, I say it be here. What is Accra? It be here you go do these fucking things. No be Yankee. Because Accra be village. I dey here come face me auntie. You see Shatta. Ye nyina mo ton Ghana. Mo nyina mo ton Ghana. And so we na ka say Accra be village dey and na wo ton yesen. Ko nyu mo nyen kwa na bom ayi o.
The YouTube channel. Accra be village dey say na no akasa asem no.
And I was say
Canada.
Just say Yankee they don't criticize.
Maybe.
Hey,
maybe.
They do best. Some of them. That's I mean. And I shot a nyabo today. Especially with our more reality shows in Hong Kong. They do worse. And Kobe was happy to hear. Kobe was happy to hear. But one thing about Omodi say, sometimes you know, are very constructive. Oh no. But you go for share lady cut in the radio so I know working. Saboche Yankee one na obi am be mic and masali.
You see, I na Shatta a car. I know what dream bo ntim. I dream won ntim ni say. O feel say omo Yankee na omo panditry no. They come with some experience on board.
On board, yes.
Yeah. But he thinks in our case, there are so many people who have gotten platforms with no experience.
Exactly.
Like wait, let me use all the people here and to make this case. Nana Regan here has been writing
for many years.
Started as a writer, newspaper, what production, what tasting all aspects of why PR. On new company, PR company, Juma. So when he sits here, he has substance. Cause Koli here is a movie producer. Why directed, what concept, what music guy, this man here is an online guy. He distributes a year a month for a year Tuamuka. Was signing the $30,000 that's for Eddie Amount.
Chamo!
Yeah!
$10,000 wait.
Yeah, so as you sit here, as you sit here, do you know how many YouTube channels under his care? So when he sits here, he has every command to speak. But we make me a tell and say, wait, why you dang? Oh yeah, dang. I'm a Shatta. I want no free bow.
It's a minute because back then. Na the only entertainment newspaper na active for Showbiz. That's I mean any easy say publish an article.
Yes, and you were writing for all these platforms.
From 2007. Many anodune Anthony Keche mu na shase. Oh no, and you won't say obi ebowrem. Ayi say Shatta kan no. Wonya hwe.
Exactly.
Wonya hwe. Yentina eno me kan say.
Sammy my own entertainment newspaper for 10 solid years. Artist men are mentioned on WhatsApp. It's a me make kasa.
Happy FM me ba me kai.
Me ti na me kasa. Authority men are need to talk what?
Oh, but what share we mo? Akwa say, na Regan, ne Sammy kasa na me ma mo show no so.
Yes, I go for it. Give me say on tete me give me ma de me kasa. Like you make ka for your wine.
About 3 weeks ago, I see your case men FM. We don't say case you catch now. Lady be that see found 2 posters.
As a minimum no kokobi.
Yeah, we koko. And I don't also. I feel the idea is you know or her topics no. Oh, I say be talking about trending.
Aye.
No say so pet.
Yeah, go on the entertainment politician.
I do topic on my man so that me Tony.
On the entertainment politician on there no.
And to get who topics now no.
No, Johnny quick. No, go to the entertainment politician. I keep saying this.
And sometimes yes, you uncle for ni bi on ma. Ye kasafa celebs na ho a. Mo me hu so mo ye nipa. Ye no ye pese atento mo keke. Enye se kosan eni edi wo mo atem. Ni ye twam ni ye kan kwase asem sebe ye kan kwase mfa wo mo. No. So free say bi nipa na ye ade na nya. Wo ye wo kasade a wo betimi aka ama nipa na hu so okay. Ade we no ebi anka Shatta nka wo no team mo dane we say ya ebi anka be say. But me kwatena nka say we mo agimi we mo say obi ye kwase obi ye say no that be. Me ma kasa me say without us on bet me don't be bia. Without us on bet me don't be bia. But yeah no without them no. How was some nyakoka? One was some no yakako. O ja say ye omo okuo some Ghana celebrities group say yeah minim so no bia klaba. No mo nyina decide issue statement say nobody, no radio presenter, and I said no pundits should talk about them. This enemy didn't say when I read and throw.
Me on incommodate.
That Marcus can be Marcus said I'm reading.
W Tio.
Marcus can be.
Minimum how I be argue no. And you almost have nearby. Almost have near.
No, so they can only win when they also don't do anything at all.
And I make her say,
but they can't say that they will do something and prevent us from talking about it. Yes, exactly.
When they almost being prevented, but they can't say without them. Yeah, they almost being prevented.
Yes, if they don't live, if they don't exist.
Yes,
that's kind of job.
Exactly.
Other things to still write and talk.
Yes, if they don't exist,
that kind of job is not there.
So
it means without them, you don't exist. I know that is true. Yeah. Yes. Okay, maminya the positive side of the why now, and also meaning the yard say after all the anger or all the disagreement or the iron, he is a creative guy, and this is a place obey me expressing who ye in terms of doing music. Into BBC say ba now or the iron to say the way I think is good, and others should learn from it, especially those who can do that. Good or just say na adwene na wa kire no and some na e kwaso no or kire na adwene but he's doing it in his comfortable zone. He will make money from it, and at the same time the message na aba yes and discuss it. So that's positive. Like I like that thing now. Why and we will support that on any day, and kudos to him.
Say wa call life na mundi.
I got it better. Okay, now we can wrap up.
Ransom, I am say, and you come my vibe. In Cofon, Conomonco. And ye easy say, we are Pundits now. You do Babonium. It's an achievement. Says Shatta. Why fly a crammy? No, in Comowe, Cosina, Sako, dear, Shatta reactions near Cosina, Salina.
Yeah,
and you know, say space in the Pundits, writers, preventers, no one. And I done me kind, meaning say house is class. Me can say the entire man say who not does na say nkofo bebre enye production with positive agenda they just want to cut trends.
Yes, I think I like this point too.
They just want to cut trends.
I like this point too. The show, the motive
of
the show.
There's no proper motive. No, say when you one hot comment, you know, chat to social media. Now go for
and the motive of the shows. And also
we are rising. So sometimes I guess some of those go be from maybe on the show Saturday on Saturday Friday you know Nana Charlie Saturday but over men na wait me akasa mama wait me pass it through studio
trending topics
me ko kan den me mbra na me kan den but if there is proper production and the ye do come na the results be ban come can say no ke bet me ni o my argument ni but we no I say the enyen abro the ono why production with proper motive ni objectives no omo ye nsem hunu na adoso abro nso omo kan saa no mo beka no you cannot afford them. Just that omo reaction in na so expose some weaknesses and certain understanding omo wofa idumedi bi mu from sa akode issue of say money na want me kwamna do money dey me say na plug him na me call BBC say me call and it means that Sammy flex me call ya and come to me abo me do it is a wrong understanding and I say impression because we crash say one dey enti ya omo fa PR any PR agencies enye ejuma ya kan it is your PR no and say we agency no and say consultancy no and also omo building media data who can say be 2013 na me invite wo ameyawo eni nkrofo mo come McCarthy Hill ekoye press away ni press party ni one mamu that time I was working with our PR agency the better channel say who PR no target ni say always create a platform for your client our client ne betimi akwa ton ne ho so enti me na me e was me create our relationship no with BBC and yes Sammy Flex na be oye ejuma with Class TV no e na on class on fit Class TV nko BBC na on ka say o minim sa akodi enti me pese me boa Ghana music enti me de na ba ha enti sa akodi has to employ an agency or mobile say job onim bia na so onim ni enti no or the side responsibility in Baba to media no so in general which is I don't want to even use the word ignorant because if I'm being harsh
yeah I get
so and a Pundits e bi na nache mu chire mu uchwe Shatta Wale nyume ya wa shirona any understanding of punditry ni sa nyama ya en koye rasan but waka eyewe me hu baby ofiba nti e beti na se in that regard
yeah
yen kono gidi bia ye hu say no person or can say no person or chere
you hu
your person ena eye no kre nti de betimi aka ne say omama omunyeme bi abro the positive agenda ye mu bi pese ye carry no ye be srom omo nko tie nyom no na wa obetimi identify o de wo mu bia
na correct it
na wa correct it eno am.
Thank you so much. Solid submission. But like I said, we'll be coming back to do the real review of the Pundit, Mr. Pundit. About a breakdown with LaPG. So you guys should watch out for that. On this note, I want to say thanks so much for being a part of Showbiz Daily. I hope you know that now Showbiz Daily comes your way at 7 p.m. here in Ghana. And according to your time, you can also comfortably enjoy this anywhere and anytime. I want to also say thanks to Team Dodo Solomon, online strategist. Of course, Koli also works with Starlio TV, which is a YouTube platform where he has been giving some reviews of some of the issues we have in our showbiz space. So Starlio TV is on YouTube. Subscribe to it and wait for some more content from him as well. Nana Reagan is a writer and also a talent manager. And to the boys at the back, Digital Rasta is Currency. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Digital Rasta is the camera person. And Emmanuel Fowila is the producer of the show with Gideon Nilam Tessin as our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex. I handled the show my way. Now remember that we are going to Dubai on 28th September. Maybe you've booked already to be part of it. This week, we will not mention it again because we are done. We are making preparations to leave. So just a quick reminder to alert you that we still would want you to be part of it. It is not late. You have some few days to come to be part of it. Let's do it and let's go learn. Let's have fun. Let's interact. Let's connect and do some more business. I'll see you tomorrow when we come here. We out.